Learning goals and strategies in the self-regulation of learning. In the academic context, teachers face the challenge of promoting students' integral development through the acquisition of knowledge and skills that can be adapted through the different stages of their life, for which education is viewed as a process in which students must become more self-regulated as learners. Self-regulation of learning refers to self-generated thoughts, affects and behavior that are oriented towards the achievement of a student's goals with the interaction of environmental conditions. In order to self-regulate their learning, students need to use different strategies to plan, monitor, and evaluate their learning process, that is, metacognitive strategies, as well as to control their motivation and emotion, that is, volitional strategies. Students' effectiveness in the process of self-regulated learning also varies depending on the academic environment and students' personal goal orientation. In this study, we analyze the interaction between these cognitive, volitional, and motivational variables in late adolescence. In order to do this, we propose a model by means of structural equation modeling. The investigation was developed with 268 fourth grade secondary school students from public and private schools in a northwestern city in Spain. The instruments used were the Patterns of Adaptive Learning Scales, the Academic Volitional Strategy Inventory, and the Motivated Strategies for Learning Questionnaire. The proposed model and the relationships between the corresponding variables are displayed here. In the research model, it is hypothesized that classroom mastery goal structure will be positively associated to mastery goal orientation. Mastery goal orientation, in turn, will positively relate to metacognitive strategies. Classroom performance approach goal structure and classroom performance avoid goal structure will positively relate to performance goal orientation. Performance goal orientation, in turn, will be positively related to volitional strategies and to metacognitive strategies. Finally, volitional strategies will mediate the relationship between mastery goal orientation and metacognitive strategies. The obtained results show that classroom mastery goal structure is significantly related to mastery goal orientation. Mastery goal orientation, in turn, significantly relates to metacognitive strategies. Classroom performance avoid goal structure significantly relates to performance goal orientation. However, this is not the case for the classroom performance approach goal structure and performance goal orientation. Performance goal orientation is significantly associated to metacognitive strategies, but not to volitional strategies. Volitional strategies have a significant mediating effect between mastery goal orientation and metacognitive strategies. Additionally, volitional strategies influence performance goal orientation. Based on our results, we can conclude that the student's perception of the classroom structure is an important factor for the development of their personal goal orientation. Goal orientations appear to define the strategies that the students use to take responsibility or not for preserving towards their goal attainment by controlling their motivation and emotion. This effort and persistence for goal achievement has in turn a positive effect on the use of strategies to control and direct his or her mental processes for the self-regulation of learning. Contrary to our expectations, a classroom performance goal structure does not influence students' performance goal orientations. This result shows that the students in this study perceive that the goal for engaging in academic work is not to prove competence, for example, getting good grades, but to avoid demonstrating lack of competence, for example, not to be the worst in class, which leads them to compare themselves to others and to avoid demonstrating any lack of ability, that is, a performance orientation. According to the proposed model, we found that volitional strategies have an important mediating role between mastery goal orientation and metacognitive strategies. This indicates that learning-oriented students are more likely to find a link between their efforts and the results, and work to reduce or avoid both internal and external distraction, showing higher levels of persistence compared to performance-oriented students. This use of motivational and emotional control strategies will produce, as a result, a greater commitment to learning and to the use of cognitive and control strategies.